Public service announcement. If you didn't already know, everybody in the world is struggling with something. I want to make this point as I go through this entire story, but I think it is one of the most important things in the world. That was a good burp. I think it's one of the most important things in the world that you have a higher calling, something that guides you north, okay? Whether you live in Colorado and your guiding light is oat milk and Subarus, or like me, God. Either way, I think it's the most important thing to have a higher calling. So every single day, I have one daily prayer that I pray every single day. There's other stuff intertwined in there, but every single day I say, God, bring me the people that you need. Bring me the people that are suffering. Bring me the people that need you so that hopefully I can shed light on them. It really came to full light today. I had a college athlete that was going to actually edit my podcast, and in turn, I was going to give him free online training. He's wanting to go play professional basketball, X, Y, and Z. And at the beginning of the call, I said, hey, dude, let's set aside the podcast. Like, how are you doing? What's your goals? What are you really wanting to go to? How are you doing mentally and physically? And he said, man, I'm struggling. My family is from Europe, and now they're trying to help me here in the States with college and everything else. And with where the economy's at, with the euro being less than the dollar, they can't pay for me to go to college anymore. On top of that, he doesn't have his basketball scholarship anymore, and things are getting very tough. At that moment, I could tell he was getting emotional. It's something hard to talk about. And at that time, I realized I had been in that position, the exact position. My parents couldn't pay for college. I was bouncing at a bar, also with another job on the side. I could not do anything because I was absolutely broke. But I got to the point where I said, I don't know what I want to do with my life. And that was the first time and the only time that I've ever had anxiety in my entire life. And so I knew what he was going through. So I threw out the idea of editing the podcast. I threw all that stuff out. I said, no matter what, if you want to edit my podcast, awesome. If you don't, I'm going to train you for free. What I'm trying to show you guys here is we are not pulling any of the strings in our life. Nothing is random. We don't meet people out of random. We don't meet people out of our own will. If you pray to Subarus, Toyotas, and oat milk, Subarus, Toyota, and oat milk is what's pulling the strings. And if you pray to the same person I do, that person's pulling the strings. I was put on that conversation with that kid for a reason. And now he's super grateful. He gets a professional strength coach to get him ready to play professional basketball. He can get in a better spot mentally and physically and get out of this rut. Who cares about my stupid podcast? Who cares about the money I'm going to lose when I'm training him for free? It was a person in need, and we need to help people in need. He didn't ask for any handouts. He didn't ask for any help. He just wanted somebody to listen to his situation. Have a great day and go out and be nice to somebody.